Kristie Skoglund pitched for the Aggies in softball in the 1980s. She won 60 and lost 25, eventually becoming one of just 6 Aggie softball players named All-American. She was a 4-time All-Conference selection. Her remarkable career earned run average, under 1 run a game, is the second best ERA in school history. As a freshman, she helped the Aggies advance to the College World Series.
Basically, I started when I was 9 in the Bobby Sox, it's called. And in Bobby Sox, it's little league. And but you can't slide, and there's a lot of rules that for little kids. And then I got a little better, and my dad wanted me to be able to play where you can slide and you don't lead off, but you can leave before the catcher gets the ball. And so he got a team, and it was called GSA, Girls Softball Association in San Diego. And I played there, and then from that I went to a travel team at the time called the Hot Doggers. And we went and played tournaments in Santa Maria, and that's where I kind of got to know some of the girls that were already in college, because I was usually the youngest one, and got to know them. And then high school, of course, me and Kelly, and we had a really good high school. I think in my 3 years in high school, we lost 1 game. That was our first game. And just me and Kelly, and like I say to my dad, we just did it all the time. It was just one of those things. I think with me, softball is such a team sport that I don't ever look at one person standing out that much more than others. I know that's a cliche thing to say, but you don't get RBIs without people on base. You don't get saves without somebody pitching a game and your team being ahead. So it's always been a team to me. So to have an individual like that is different. Yeah, I was actually I was offered a scholarship at Oklahoma, UCLA, Arizona, San Diego State, USIU, and Utah. When I came up here to visit in the winter, it was gorgeous. They took us snowmobiling, and I think it was so different from San Diego that it made it interesting. And I played, my best friend at the time, Kelly Smith, she also got a scholarship here, and so she chose to come here. Yolanda Arvizu, the assistant coach, I played for her mom on the summer teams, our travel teams. So I knew about 4 or 5 people up here already. So just the climate, and then knowing these people just made it really feel like a good fit. I learned enough, and I had great coaches along the way, that I wasn't worried. I never felt I had to strike everybody out. I never felt that pressure. When I looked behind me and I saw Kelly at shortstop, or Kendra at second, and these people, I knew if I can just get them to hit it on the ground, or that they can take care of it too. I had the trust in the people behind me that I didn't feel like I had to strike everybody out. So I don't think I was dominating. I just think that I learned and was good enough to get them to hit it, or I would rather they hit it than doubles and triples and things like that. Yeah, I think probably my best pitch I felt was the rise ball, and then I had a curve, a changeup, and the drop. And the drop, I have to thank Utah State for, because I was horrible at it until I got here, and it started working for me, and that helped a lot. But those were the main pitches that I had. We beat UCLA, and that was a memory mostly because they were the top dog at the time, and me and Kelly, our little rival, so to speak, in high school, you know how kids have that. She went to UCLA, so it was kind of neat to beat her team. But beating Texas A&M and Texas A&M was a big one. I remember that. And just I think my fondest memories though were going down to University of Utah and playing in that tri-state tournament or something. But we went down there every year, and that was always a good time.